Okay, so for my third current event, I chose something that happens a little bit after my second one, and that was Rio Carnival, which is Brazil's main event of the year. And the reason why I chose it is because there was something that happened this year which is different from all of the other ones, and that is that it turned political, and that is due to the Barbie Fascists. The Barbie Fascists were a group of women that rallied together to incorporate women's rights into this year's parade. So what they did is they dressed in all pink and wore bleach blonde wigs to talk about women's rights and to speak out feminism and demand respect within the country and within their government system that they do not have at the moment. And the main thing that they were doing was to speak out against Brazil's current president, Jair Bolsonaro. So Jair Bolsonaro is a very, very, very far right man, and a lot of the progressive women do not like his policies or like the way he speaks. He has said before that he doesn't believe men and women deserve the same equal pay, and that he's even gone so far as to say that he would not rape a certain woman because she didn't deserve it, or he wouldn't even do that because she's not worth it. And I thought that that was really intense, even compared to a lot of more modern countries like Brazil. And the main thing that happened was there was a lot of backlash from people who also went to the festival because they didn't like how they turned this into a political issue when that's not what Carnival is about. And a lot of people didn't like that the women were walking around without shirts on and that they were showing their bodies because it is a little bit more of a conservative country. But however, their message was just to stop, aggressive sexual behavior in men and to stop sexual assault and just to gain respect as human beings, which I think was great. And they did it in the form of flags and posters, and their slogan that they went by was "No means no," and they just went to talk about what they did it very peacefully. They didn't do it aggressively, and I think that this was one of the big parts of Brazil's feminist movement because they did have such a large audience at this year's parade, and they did gain a lot of more momentum at this year's parade. So I thought that that was something that was very interesting to add, and how that can be incorporated into modern events to gain traction and things like that.